Hi there, I hope you are well. I think we can all agree that it's really difficult to not like kids, even if you don't know them. And I think the reason why this is because kids are so authentic. They are not afraid to say what they feel, they're not afraid to express their emotions, even if they are expressing them in front of a stranger. So today, I want to share a few tips that you can take with you to learn to be more authentic. Okay, but before we dive in, I think it's very important to know that being inauthentic means many things. Like it might be because you felt the need to not express the way you are because you wanted to be safe, or you felt like you wanted to be loved. So that is okay. That is part of being a human being. So don't be so hard on yourself. Know that being authentic is a journey, it is not a destiny. So on days where you fall short, don't be so hard on yourself. Keep going, keep trying, and the more you practice these things, the more you will get better at being authentic. Okay, the first thing that I want to share is you need to spend time with people who love you unconditionally, like your friends or your family members. Have you noticed how you are more authentic when you're at home? Because it feels like home, it feels safe, it feels like those people will love you no matter what, no matter what mistakes you make, no matter how vulnerable you are. Your family members and your loved ones will always love you without judging you. So spend more time with them, spend more time with people who encourage you to be more authentic, not people who judge you or people who want you to change things about yourself. The second thing that I want to share is you need to learn to stick to your core values. Remind yourself what are your values, and the more you practice to live by your values on a daily basis, the more authentic you will become. And just remind yourself that your people, your tribe will always find you. So there's no need for you to lie or to not be yourself just because you want to be loved or you want to fit into groups that you do not belong to. Okay, the second thing that I want to share is you need to learn to accept being a villain in other people's stories. I know this is difficult, and that is fine. Just tell yourself that you don't need to explain yourself. Tell yourself that the way people see you is their perspective, and that is fine. You don't need to change that. You don't need to change people's perspective about you. There's a quote that I really loved. I don't really remember who said this, but he says that I am what I think you think about me. So the way we usually behave as people is we think, okay, perceive I think this person has this perspective about me, so I'm going to behave in a way that I believe that person sees me. So, for an example, if someone believes that you are a kind person, then you are going to behave in a way that proves what you believe about that other person. I hope this makes sense. I'm gonna find this quote and I'm gonna put it down on the comments section below. Okay. And another thing that you need to learn is you need to do daily reminders where you remind yourself that being authentic is your superpower, where you remind yourself that being authentic is, you must remind yourself that you must be you, and being you is worth more than a copy of anyone else in the world. Okay. One is you need to journal and just write down every evening before you sleep and reflect on your day and see how you have done when it comes to your authenticity. I'm gonna put these journal prompts on the description as well. Let me just read them for you. The first one is, did I stay true to myself today? Did I prioritize my well-being today? Did I express my authenticity? Did I express myself authentically today? What can I improve on tomorrow? And the last one is, what am I grateful for? So every time where you get out of your comfort zone and you do something that is really authentic to you, it's very important to stop and acknowledge that and appreciate yourself and express how grateful you are to yourself for being more authentic. Because I know for me that at first I used to be really, what's the word? I used to really struggle with saying no to people. So, for an example, if someone is asking for my number, I used to give them my number and then I would block them after. But now I have that confidence to tell them no on the spot. And at first, it was really difficult because I would end up questioning myself and thinking, oh my gosh, I'm sure I have bruised that man's ego. But I knew that if I know that there's no way that I'm going to be friends with this person and there's no way that I'm going to date this person, so there's no need for me to take their number only to block it later. So now I feel like I am more authentic. I'm able to express myself, and on days where I fall short, I am kind to myself. I'm compassionate towards myself because, like I said, this is a journey, it's not a destination. So love yourself, love your flaws, love your weaknesses, and know that being authentically you is what makes you you, and that is your superpower. Let me know on the comment section below, what do you think, and what is your biggest takeaway? What is your biggest takeaway from this video? Until next time, thank you. Goodbye. You are what you think. What does it say? I am what I think you think.